This is your song. It's your song, Raphael.
It's Salt's Third Wheel Dates, where we find you a match and then I, Lauren Windle, crash your date. We're back with 3 engagements under our belts, so we're feeling more confident than ever. At the end of our dates, couples can choose if they want to see each other again IRL, in real life, or if they'd rather opt for URL, when we'll put a link in the show notes so that you at home can drop them a line and ask them out.
For fun, I like to play video games, board games, also doing handcrafting. I've been into all sorts of handcrafting. Currently I'm through a leatherworking phase.
I love music. I also love wild swimming, although only in the summer. Holidays in the sun.
This is Raphael. He's a 37-year-old high-performance computing consultant, and I kid you not, he flew in from Munich for this date. That is the level of commitment we like. While Sarah is 36, lives in London, and works in international student recruitment for a university. Perhaps Munich would have a few good students, eh?
What makes me a great partner, I think, is that I have a childlike humor. I am kind, honest.
I think I'm kind and very warm-hearted and very caring.
So the most important traits in a partner for me are faith in Jesus, trustworthiness, and also honesty.
Kind and loyal and responsible and kind of competent at life.
My ultimate red flag would be indecision, or people who do not have a set plan for life.
Someone isn't like emotionally secure and responsible and secure in their own skin.
So my celebrity crush would be Jenna Fisher, and she would take me to the office in the US and we would prank Dwight together.
I've gone for C.S. Lewis because, yeah, he's no looker, but I think he'd be really, really interesting to talk to. We'd just go for a walk and go to a country pub and chat for hours.
Look, I've been predicting matches left, right and centre here, but I really think this one is one. I think they'll like each other. I think that they both are very committed to their faith. They're both a little bit quirky. They've both got some really diverse interests that they'll be able to share with the other person. I think they'll have great conversations. I'm calling it a match.
Are you fine? Yeah, I'm actually fine.
I'm so fine.
No, I'm definitely worried about making an idiot of myself on camera.
Hello! All right.
Great.
Welcome to your date. To your third wheel date. Raphael meet Sarah, Sarah meet Raphael.
That gap between my dress buttons is really annoying me.
Like, how do you usually start a date? Do you have a thing that you start with?
Me, no.
No.
I mean, an awkward stare, I guess that's my trademark, yes.
Awkward stare.
Awkward stares.
We should do an awkward stare.
All right.
Okay, so just gaze.
How do we make it awkward? Like,
I will handle making it awkward.
Eyebrows, maybe. Yeah, perfect.
Great. That did feel a little awkward. Do you know what I was thinking about before we started? We've never had a couple just go straight in for a kiss on this show. Don't worry at your face.
Lauren, I've only kissed 2 people in my life.
Well, look, shooting for a third today. No, I'm joking. Don't worry. Don't worry. Right, what I do want to talk about though is international travel.
Yes.
And being in other places and being from other places. And where were you born, Sarah?
Brussels, Belgium.
Brussels. But have you been?
Right. No, I haven't been to Brussels yet.
But Sarah, you now live in London, don't you?
Yes.
But you have family from other places and...
Yes, so if we go back to grandparents, my dad's dad was German, my dad's mum was British, my mum's dad was Turkish, and my mum's mum was Moroccan. But 3 of those 4 were also Jewish, so my mum actually grew up in Israel. So.
Wow, okay.
And now they're all here. Well, no, not all, but...
It's your turn. Go on.
My heritage is very boring because all my grandpas and grandmas are Brazilian. I'm 100% Brazilian. Born and raised in Brazil, actually from Rio. I moved to France at some point in 2010. And then from there I went to Canada. And then from Canada I came back to Europe, to Germany. And that's where I've been living since 2015, yes.
That's awesome. So you live in Germany?
I live in Germany.
Oh, right. Whereabouts?
Munich.
Have you come here from Germany?
I came here from Germany today.
That's dedication!
He's flown into Heathrow for your date. I know it was a long build-up,
but I really needed you guys to understand the gravity of that.
There's a lot in
That is.
here.
I'm stunned. I mean, I thought cycling from Catford was, was
Up your game,
dedication.
Sarah.
I know.
Up your game.
Well, I do have a German passport.
Great, me too. See,
But my German is still sort of high school level, unfortunately.
but have you actually tried learning German because of your German heritage, or did
Well, yeah, sort of at school. I'm really bad at learning languages when I'm not living in the country.
Yeah.
I think
I guess most people, right?
I was just going to say, like, what's a German romance song? But the only one I can think of is 99 Red Balloons, and I don't know if that's very romantic.
I don't know that one.
90 Red
I know it's
Balloons.
famous.
How is
yeah.
that German?
It was originally German. Like, how do you say 99 Red Balloons in German?
99 rote Ballons.
See? Well, you could try it's a German song,
You
right?
could try
It is,
something
it is,
out
it
of.
is.
I was thinking like German opera. Like, what about? I mean, the wedding march is Wagner. Dum dum da dum dum da dum dum da dum. Yeah. Wait. Is that right? Wait. I can't get this wrong on camera. Wait.
It would be embarrassing as a musician. She's a musician.
Not a professional one.
Not
But
a
I did-
professional one, but she's.
I did have a flatmate who is a Wagner scholar. So why am I suddenly doubting myself?
From now on, I'm going to say that that's your song.
No.
What is your type of music?
Actually, well, heavy metal. Listen lots of heavy metal. Also, new classical metal. If you like classical stuff, there's some pretty nice new classical metal.
What does that sound like? Neoclassical metal. What in the Iron Maiden is going on here?
Try to describe it, but they say that they use classical music notes and scales for the solos and especially for the solos. And there are several very good Christian neoclassical metal bands.
Again, it's not really my musical sphere, but I have definitely heard of sort of rock and metal bands that use like the full orchestra and stuff, and it actually works really well.
Yeah, it works really well.
Wow. Why don't we move into your musical sphere?
Yes.
Because, look, now, Raphael's flown in from Germany.
Yeah, I'm feeling the pressure.
Yeah.
And too right. So, you could make a bit more effort, I thought.
Yeah.
And maybe play us a little something.
Okay.
And you play several instruments.
Yes, but none of them to like a professional standard or anything.
I happen to have in stock today.
Who doesn't have a viola in the corner of their kitchen?
Blooming out.
Quite a skill to tune a viola. This is your song. It's your song, Raphael. She's just doing that. Can we have a bit of old Rumpelstiltskin? What was it
No,
called?
I can't play Rammstein on the.
Rammstein.
Oh, I'm transported back to Bridgerton.
That is phenomenal.
That's fantastic. Congratulations.
I'm just there being like, there's going to be someone out there who's like, well, technically she was a bit out of tune and like, that's not the key it was supposed
but
to be in.
shut up. She just played viola without any help. Props to her, you trolls. So that, don't worry, we've got that covered.
Great.
Do you ever wear fluffy earmuffs?
No.
Not in Brazil, but in Germany.
No.
Okay. Are you open?
To trying fluffy
I
earmuffs.
don't make people wear fluffy earmuffs. I just like wearing them myself.
Well, I want to try it. I want to see
All
what the
right.
fuss is about.
Okay.
Sarah loves a fluffy earmuff.
I see. That's a very peculiar.
I can explain, but
Okay.
like, let's
Do it.
Can you bring on the muffs?
Bring on the
And the
muffs.
glasses.
That's something I didn't expect to be saying at work.
I can't believe you took this seriously.
I take everything seriously. Right, so pick your weapon.
I cycle a lot, and when the wind sort of blows in my ears, it really hurts. And so I've taken to wearing actually things like this sometimes as well under my helmet. Wait, but occasionally you do get these days where like it's really cold, but it's also really bright. And just occasionally, I've just thought, you know what? I really need to wear the earmuffs to protect my ears, but I also need to wear sunglasses. And so I'll go down the street wearing both, and people...
Do I
You look
fabulous?
great. You actually look great.
Do I look like I'm
Fantastic, yeah.
going skiing?
Yes.
Go on.
Okay.
Join me.
Let me take this off. So is that how this works?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you look kind of
yeah.
Russian.
Oh,
That's great.
I
Is that a
love
good
that
thing
for
nowadays?
You
I look an idiot.
good. We look so good.
We actually do. You guys do. I don't know.
I
about
think
you.
I'm into this. Guys, this is the album cover for our heavy metal band. Just look in the camera
But the
there.
ABBA cover, man,
Yeah.
baby.
How do you do rock?
Is it like-
is that good though? Is
I
that
don't-
bad?
I've no idea.
I don't do that.
Okay, no,
I
but
just
you don't do
like
that.
This,
Okay.
Yeah, just.
And that's going to be the cover for our album.
Great.
So
Yes.
that's
There's heavy
perfect.
metal, rock, and viola.
Yeah, big time.
This show is sponsored by Christians Who Curse Sometimes, where we love Jesus but also mess up and curse a little. Christians Who Curse Sometimes provides daily discussion topics, articles and resources to grow your faith and grow community by taking the online offline.
So yeah, typical German. So Lebkuchen or
Oh,
gingerbread.
lovely. Kuchen.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, some of them are covered in chocolate.
Yes.
Okay.
So actually, I see these are from Nuremberg, and that's where my grandfather's family
Oh wow.
came from. Well, that's where he came from. So,
Oh, lovely. And what have you brought for us?
well, so I'm going to confess, I was quite daunted by your list of dietary
very sorry.
requirements. No, I spent quite a while going, what the heck? And I asked some friends, and they said, you know what? I think this guy's a vampire. Maybe he just like drinks.
You can't have garlic.
That's my secret.
No, it's not garlic, but I think, what is it? No shellfish, which is fairly normal
Shellfish,
for
yeah.
allergies, but also no fruit.
I mean, I started developing some strange allergies to cherries, peaches, and some other fruits like persimmon. Very strange. I don't understand why.
But then also, the thing that really threw me was you said no carbs, but then you have just brought like.
I just brought carbs. Yes.
Cheating.
That was my trick. I bring carbs and then.
Oh, the gap between the dress buttons. Why does no one tell you at the time?
Well, let's have a look. Let's see what you landed with.
So what I brought, courtesy of Marks and Spencer's, I brought just a cheese
Oh,
and
yeah.
meat selection.
Oh, yeah.
And
Very
some-
happy.
Because I thought, yeah, that kind of.
Love that for us.
I did also. I had a bit of like decision anxiety, so I wasn't sure about like if lemonade counts as fruit.
Sorry, is that for the three of us?
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, I didn't realise you were going to be joining.
Oh my gosh! You guys had a few questions that you wanted to know from
Yes.
each other. So Sarah, Raphael wanted to know what makes you feel most alive and fulfilled.
I don't know if this is on a very deep level, but two of the things that I really love doing are swimming in like lakes and things on a sunny day, and I just get such a like, and when the sky's blue and nature, and I just love it. And another thing I like doing is, well, just spontaneous group music making.
Okay. Improvisation.
Well, not even, like maybe we all just like grab some, well, maybe it's 3 a.m. and at the end of a party and we stick an ABBA songbook on the piano, or, you know, various people have instruments and they go like, oh, right, we're just going to play through a string quartet or something like that. And I definitely
Happens all the time. Yeah. All the time.
Depends who your friends
Sometimes
are.
sometimes I put my hands in my pocket. I find like a violin or something.
So you're like, well, I brought my clarinet. Raphael, Sarah would like to know from you, what lessons have you had to learn the hard way?
That's a good one. I guess that I can go a little bit personal there and mention that my past relationships were with non-Christian women. That's a lesson I learned the hard way. Or maybe if women say, yeah, I'm Christian, but don't actually follow or do anything, or have very shaky beliefs. Yeah, so that's the thing. I learned the hard way that it doesn't work, or at least it's not for me. That's not what God is telling me right now to do. So yeah, starting from the since my last relationship, I decided that I learned the lesson. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah.
And actually, you both wanted to know from each other, who are your faith heroes? So why don't you go first, Raphael?
So faith heroes are a little bit tricky because the guys from the Bible always misstep at some point. Some of them harder than others.
Jesus is actually pretty straight down the line.
I've heard about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I should. Well,
Yeah. Apart from Jesus, all of them misstep at some point. But I would say that until the point that King Solomon misstepped, I would say that King Solomon would be my favorite. Yeah.
That's the wisdom and...
Yes,
yeah.
of course.
but not the 900 wives.
That's what I was referring to.
I got that. So I actually was just going to say my mum. She has an amazing faith. She had a conversion experience when she was actually 33, Jesus' age. She has a really, really strong faith and is very kind of proactive and really lives it out. But then she also, she's not so like, I'm so sure I know everything kind of thing. She'll sort of say, well, I've really prayed for this and I felt the Lord saying this, but I also, you know, like let's see what happens and everything. And she's just been a real, you know, support to me my whole life.
All right, let's chat to them one-on-one to see how they think it's going.
Are you enjoying your third wheel date?
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think of Raphael?
He seems really nice. My problem with dating, right,
Oh no,
is...
what is this going to be?
No, my problem with dating is that, like, I never know straight away. I'm never like, oh, yeah. I'm always like, it comes out of friendship, right? So, like, I think he'd be a really great person to sort of, like, hang out with and get to know. But I have no idea if it's, like, if it would be more than that or not.
I don't
like,
think you have to know. I think that anything that's a question mark is a yes.
Well, exactly. There's
That's
no harm
my
in that.
perspective.
I think also, I mean, there's practical considerations like
He's
lives
happy
in
to
Germany.
relocate, we checked. Are you enjoying your date?
Yes.
Is it worth flying over from Munich?
Yes, she's very lovely and she's very fun, as I mentioned, and she's really a positive person. The kind of person I would like to have in my life to brighten up, because I am not always that positive of a person. Yeah.
So she can pull you up, she can make you do some fun things and...
Yeah.
Okay, cool, all right.
You've had a really like interesting life. I love the sort of international everything really, and I think that's really important in how it gives you sort of, you know, like a more complex outlook on the world. And I also think you seem really really kind.
So I find Sarah extremely positive, and she's very obviously a talented person. She showed her talents here on live, and very curious about life, about exploring Brazil. I really had a great time here. Yeah, I really find you a very interesting person, really positive person. Nice to hang out with.
Likewise, thanks.
This job is going to give me grey hairs, okay? If she doesn't say IRL, I quit. I'm going home. I think that they could have the most lovely London weekend of love if she just opens up her heart and goes IRL. And I think he's going to go IRL. So that's what we want. Or it's the end of third wheel dates and it's been fun.
This is the part where our couple choose between IRL or URL. If they both pick IRL in real life, we'll send them off on a date without the cameras so they can get to know each other a little better. But if one or both of them go for URL, it's not been a match. And we'll put a link, or URL, in the notes below so that you can get in touch with them directly to ask them out yourself.
Oh, that's all right. I was just thinking, why not go with something? But
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
not offended.
yeah, as I mentioned, I find that she's a very positive person, and I love to hang out with her. But I was getting a lot of friendship vibes, so that's why I decided to go for this.
Okay.
Guys, it wasn't a match. I'm gutted, but it is great news for you, because if you're watching and you want to go on a date with Raphael or Sarah, you can apply using the links below.
So if you can tolerate heavy metal, and if you like board games and indoor activities, and you are a quiet person and is looking for somebody in Germany or region, then please drop me a message.
If you like music and good food and want to have a bit of an adventure, then drop me a message on the link below.
If you want to join me on Salt's third wheel dates, you can apply using the link below.
I might make you play the viola or teach me something to say in a different language, but it will be all good fun. And if there's no romantic connection between you and your date, it doesn't matter, because we'll give people at home the opportunity to drop you a message and ask you out. And you never know who could be watching.